Hi, how's it going? We're looking at the twin flame energies for the week of September 5th through the 11th. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating. I truly appreciate it. All right, with that, let's get started. What has been going on with the twin flames at the beginning of September? What's been going on with the twin flames at the beginning of September? Three of Wands. So I feel like there has been a lot of beautiful, concrete, planned, for sure coming to you, movement forward in the twin flame connection. So I gotta be honest, I tried recording this multiple times and I got the Fool card and I got the Tower card and now I get the Three of Wands. So with all of that, I like to I like to say that there is this like renewed, revived, rejuvenated energy with the twin flames. I feel like the connection has been resurfacing on the physical plane. So I do know a lot of twin flames have been coming into union in August, and I know a lot of twin flames are going to be coming into reunion later this year and earlier next year. So I feel like the twin flames have started their story over. You know, this is a new cycle, and you know, September is kind of in this like transition in between kind of phase where we have, you know, released a lot of things of who we were and the life of who we were, and now we're this better person, and you know, we've reviewed the life we lived and the things we released, and now we're looking forward to the things coming in, new work, the new life path, and this is who we are now, the better version of us, and this is the life path of the better us. So this is kind of like a in-between kind of month for twin flames, and I feel like there's a lot of beautiful positive movement forward. And I feel like the twins feel like there's a new energy within their connection, that there's a new story starting between the two of you. It's been rejuvenated. It's been revived. There's a lot of new energy in your twin flame connection. Wow, the Ace of Wands. Yes, it's totally exciting because this is a new start. And whether you feel it or not, it's starting over fresh and new already. So there was an example, like you may have feel like your twin flame story is starting over, that the energy has been renewed and that your connection is restarted. And you might not see it right away, but the universe is saying, yes, it's starting now. It already did start, you know? And because you can't see it in the physical doesn't mean it didn't start when you felt it starting, because, you know, they might have just got the hint in their dream that like, hey, I haven't seen them for a long time. I wonder what they're doing. It'd be nice to reach out. So whether you can see it or not, the connection between your twin and you has restarted for this new cycle. Okay, what is going on with the masculine and how they feel about their feminine? What is going on with their masculine and how they feel about their feminine? Oh, wow. The reunion card. So it came out in reverse. So I feel like they are wondering about you, divine feminines. They're wondering about the last time that they saw you, the last time that they spoke to you, the last time that you guys connected, and feeling like they're not there. They feel kind of out of place, kind of unaligned, kind of out of alignment with themselves, because they are feeling called and drawn to reconnect with you, divine feminines, in a very strong way. They feel, like I said, like the divine masculine might have gotten a dream about you or two, divine feminines, and they might have been like, oh wow, I wonder what they're up to, or wow, it's been a while. I wonder if I can reconnect with them. I wonder how they're doing. And they also might have in their dream, because I feel like if they saw you in their dream, or if they got a really strong sign or synchronicity, or just a really strong daydream or energetic connection to you, divine feminine, I feel like they also got a message with that, like your higher self was telling them, like, hey, this is kind of what we're up to right now, me and the divine feminine. This is kind of what's going on with the divine feminine's life, or kind of how they're feeling or what they're going through. So I feel like they, with the strong energetic connection the divine masculines felt towards their divine feminines recently or this week, I feel like with that they also get a message about how you're doing, divine feminines, or what you're up to, or what the vibe is between the two of you. Okay, very quickly, the Star card. So yeah, I feel like the divine masculines are strongly feeling like they want to reconnect with their divine feminine. They're hoping, they're wishing, they're like, I hope I could just like bump into them. I wish they would just call. I wish there was a way to connect with them that wasn't so obvious that I want to see what they're up to, you know. I wish, you know, we could organically and naturally bump into each other, or get in communication, or get in touch, or physically see each other. So they're wishing and dreaming that, like, you know, it would just magically happen, that they would bump into you or communicate with you, or be able to reconnect with you, divine feminines. They really wish it would be that easy. Like, it would just be like they turn around and you're there, or, you know, you just bump into each other at the market, or, you know, you just have a similar work project and just are each other's contact and email each other and be like, hey, how's it going? I remember me. Like, it's just like they want it to be so natural and organic. A mutual friend, being at the same event. They just wish it was like that easy, that like it would happen magically. And a lot of divine masculines might have been having a problem with that, by just like, go with the flow, let things happen, you know, you don't have to organize and orchestrate everything. Like, do one part, do something with an intention, like, I want to see my divine feminine, and then do one part, like go travel, or take road trips, or, you know, make yourself available to be bumped into, and the universe will take care of the rest. Just have an intention and take the first step, right? Page of Cups. Okay. So yeah, the divine feminines, I think, do feel a little bit of I don't say this word often, but cuteness coming from the divine masculine. I feel like this is softening the divine feminines, also allowing the divine feminines to be receptive and open to love coming in, or communication of love, or the idea that, you know, the possibility of things working out with their twin flame, right? The King of Wands. So I feel like the divine feminines are feeling and re-energize with the energies, opening themselves up to, hey, I feel a possibility that my twin and I can come into contact. I have confidence in my divine masculine that they are making the right choices in their life, that they're doing their spiritual work, that they are making the tough calls and moving forward with their best life. And I have the utmost respect for him and love for him or her, and confidence that they are, the divine masculines are doing the right things, and that it is possible. It is possible that we will come into union. I feel like the divine feminines have renewed hope, and it's because they're feeling this energy that the masculines received with their energetic union with the divine feminine. Okay, so what the masculine is thinking about. Okay, so they're defending their thoughts with the divine feminines about they're not crazy. The divine masculine's like, I'm not crazy. I definitely feel like even if we haven't talked for a while, even if we haven't seen each other for a while, even though so many things happened between the last time we connected and now, I'm not crazy. I do feel that there is something between my twin and I that I can't let go of. Two of Swords. I feel like the divine masculines are at a place in their life right now where they may be entering like a crossroads. And this is kind of what September's energies are kind of about, where they might be closed off in communicating with you, but they aren't closed off in their knowing that the divine feminines are something and someone special to them, like beyond just a connection, beyond just a crossing of paths, beyond just that moment in life. I feel like beyond just that experience, I feel like the divine masculines with this crazy synchronicity or sign or dream are like, no, that's my evidence, that's my proof that there's something more between me and them, that that I know I'm not crazy. Like this is something for real. This is something I have to check out, because that dream felt so real. That sign of synchronicity was so crazy and so specific. That energy was like my heart was falling out of my chest. Like that wasn't anything. That was energetic union, people. That was hit the masculine like nothing else. And so even though they might not want to, they might be kind of perplexed about how to communicate with you, or flustered in what they might want to say to you, don't know how to go about talking to you. What they are confident and secure about is that there's something between the two of you that is beyond words, is beyond this world. Okay, how the divine feminine is feeling about their masculine. How the feminines are feeling about their masculines. Four of Cups. Okay, interesting. I feel like the divine feminines are kind of like, all right, patiently waiting, daydreaming. So at least the divine feminines are, getting all the other ducks in a row, getting all their other cups together, getting all the other things that matter to them worked on. Like, so if it's like your career, if it's like your family and friends connection, if it's where you live, if it's your home, your health, your daily routines, your self-care, self-love. I feel like the divine feminines are doing a lot, listening to their body, listening to their intuition, doing what they feel like is necessary for them at this time. I feel like the divine feminines are really good about that. I feel like the divine feminines are really in tune with their higher self, or whatever higher power you believe in, with your with you. Divine feminines really in tune with themselves, so they know what they need at what time, and they are doing those things until this Page of Cups energy comes in, and it's just like, wow, I know my divine masculines thinking of me at this time. I think right now, especially, you feel when they're thinking about you really strongly, because that their thoughts are really powerfully attached to this emotion of like, that dream was so surreal, that synchronicity was so surreal, that was crazy, it was beyond this world. So I feel like the thoughts, the telepathic communication are picked up like really strongly at this time because of whatever huge energetic feeling that the divine masculines felt about their feminine. So the divine feminines are picking up really easily, like, oh, my masculine's thinking about me right now, or oh, I bet they're doing their spiritual work, or I bet, they're thinking about this moment right now too, because it just randomly popped into my head. So, wow, that's interesting. Wow, okay. The Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Wow. So, yeah, divine feminines are picking up signs and synchronicities like crazy. They also feel that, like, things have changed in such a big way. Because it's time. It's time that the masculines have moved on from their karmic situation, researched more topics so they can be more concrete in their beliefs, that they had enough experiences where they can understand the connection better, and if they don't understand energy, if they don't understand some of these feelings and some of these things that you can't see or touch, it's like you're not going to understand it really well. But I feel like the feminines know that the divine masculines have gone through enough experiences where they understand the connection, they understand the energy, they understand things like, hey, maybe we were in a past life together. So, hey, maybe we have a similar mission in life. Hey, maybe, things like that. Like, I feel like the divine feminines are picking up that the masculines are doing their spiritual work and thinking of them at specific times. And the divine feminines are also doing a lot of things that they know they have to get done before they come into better union, and releasing things they have to release, incorporating new things that they have to incorporate. And they're taking it day by day, because I feel like the divine feminines are also getting a lot of good fortune at this time for doing the work that they have been doing. Okay, what the masculines are doing in terms of physical action towards their feminine. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like the divine masculines have been... Okay, I've been getting this a lot in my readings, but the divine masculines have been kind of thinking about and preparing about what it takes to include another person in your life, what it means for you financially, what it means for you in terms of living situation, what it means for you in terms of, you wanting to take care of their health and them wanting to take care of your health, because you guys both want to live together healthy and happy for as long as you can, right? Keeping up the romance. I just got keeping up the romance. Oh, wow. Okay. So I feel like the divine masculines, this is my divine masculine card, by the way, is a lot of red here with the red roses. I feel like divine masculines are stepping into a deeper part of themselves that is more romantic. I feel like the divine masculines are they're finding things like having a long-term relationship, having a marriage, living with someone, caring for someone, taking care of someone if they're sick, someone taking care of you if you're sick, forming a family together, doing daily routines together as something romantic. They're finding things like that, security and stability in a relationship, being structurally sound, and doing finances with your partner, doing you know, they're finding things romantic that they might have not thought of before or haven't for a long time. Like, you know, I really hope that they are doing well. If they were sick, I hope they were, you know, I hope they're healthy. I hope their connection with their parents turns out well, with their kids turns out well. You know, really, they're finding these things romantic, that they care for someone like that they want to care for someone like that. They're finding those things romantic. I want to live with them. I want to share our dinners together. I want to be able to wash the dishes because they made the meal for me. Like, they're finding these things that they didn't find, they, you know, didn't really find as a definition for romantic, as being romantic, wanting to physically care for someone. Oh, that's so cute. All right, what the feminines are doing in their physical action space towards their masculines in the beginning of September. Feminists are doing in terms of physical actions towards their masculine this time. Oh, 10 of Cups. Oh, this is so sweet. Both the masculines and feminines are really being romantic in terms of things outside of just sex, just flirting, just going on vacations, and, you know, the kind of quote-unquote fun things and sexy things in a relationship, right? Because we all like to think of, like, oh yeah, like, I want them to check me out on this dress, I want them to check me out in this tux, I want them to check out my new hair, you know, like my new car, my new scent, my, you know, like I really want them to want me in bed. I really want them to, you know, put a ring on it, to move in with me, to, you know, give me love and support and say sexy things to me and do adventurous things with me and try new foods and all these, like, sexy things in relationships. But right now, both the masculines and feminine are thinking about all the other things that can be sexy and romantic too, like cooking for each other, living together, taking care of each other's parents and kids, wanting each other's parents and kids to like you, wanting each other's friends to like you, wanting to be respected for your work, wanting to, you know, maybe build a log cabin together, both of you side by side, surviving together, you know, like, going, hunting together and making food together, going fishing together, cooking it over the campfire, like literally these, like, survival and, like, physical and, like, family and structural things are really, like, the feminines and both the twins are finding it really, like, sexy and romantic, like deeply romantic, like you haven't been in touch with this part of yourself for a long time. Wow, that's so sweet. King of Pentacles. Oh my god, so cute. With the Queen and King of Pentacles, you guys are really, really thinking about how you can successfully have a family life together, how you can live together, and finding that exciting and joyous and something to look forward to and exciting and happy, not just, like, the sexy part of of a romantic relationship, but everything, like the everything in between, you know, that comes with living with a life partner, with a true love romantic life partner. Wow. I feel like both the divine masculines and feminines know that they are doing the work necessary to have this in their life, have some sort of very stable, very structurally sound and healthy relationship that can grow. You can give each other space, but you guys are very grounded, and that's why you have, when you come into union, you will feel more free than you ever have. How have you ever been in a relationship where you feel more free being with someone than not? Isn't that crazy? And I feel like that's beautiful. Like, yeah, you can feel free being by yourself, having, you know, all this, freedom to do whatever, but like this is the relationship where you'll feel more free being in the relationship than you have in any other relationship, right? Okay, what's coming up towards the middle of September? What's coming up for the twin flames in the middle of September? It's coming up. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. It fell on the Ten of Cups. So I'm getting joyous events, fated moments, destiny, cosmic justice, good luck, awesome fated events happening. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, with the Ace of Swords. So this is really defining for me that the Ace of Swords is even more prominent. It's literally your worries, your anxieties, your fears will be cut. And that was in my monthly reading, right? That like you'll get some sort of confirmation about your twin flame journey that will make you lose that anxiety and get you some knowledge, some information, and some sort of positive fated event for you or for your twin or for both of you, and separately or together. The physical, it doesn't matter. Energetically, you guys are both having good luck. Seven of Wands, like the masculine thinking space. Yeah, you guys know. You guys will know for sure, 100%. This is something special, something you guys are holding on to, even if you don't admit it to yourself or to others. You guys are holding space for each other. And I mean, that's that. This is a very beautiful energy. I just see this week going really beautifully. And I see this month going very beautifully. This end of the year going very beautifully. So that's it for this reading. If you would like more details on the current energies, I suggest checking out my monthly energy reading. If you resonated with this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Natalie, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love, light,